Good afternoon, my dear students. My name is Ramzan Varunkar, Assistant Professor at Aryan College of Arts, Commerce and Science, Camp Pune. Today we are going to talk about difference between company and sole proprietorship. There is a point in SYBCom syllabus, the difference between company and sole proprietorship. So in short, we are going to talk about this topic today. So let's start with topic. So difference between company and sole proprietorship. So first difference, as I said in my previous video, that while writing the difference you have to create 3 points, 3 columns. Number one must be for point, second company, and then sole proprietorship. While writing any difference, you have to create 3 points. One will first column will be for point, and 2 columns for two differences. So let's start. Point 1, meaning. So what is the meaning of a company? We have seen earlier also. A company is a legal entity formed by a group of individuals to engage in and operate a business, commercial or industrial. That is meaning of a company. Now come to the sole proprietorship. A sole proprietorship is a type of an unincorporated entity that is owned by an individual only. It is the simplest form of business entity. As we all know, so that will be first point of your difference, meaning. Second point, number of members. We have seen earlier that in company there are different types of company. So private company, public company. So in case of private company, minimum 2 and maximum 200 members, and in case of public company, minimum 7 and maximum there is no limit on members. So while sole proprietorships, there is only one member, the owner of sole proprietorship. Next, formation. Companies formed under Company Act 2013 or previously Act, Companies Act 1956. While sole proprietorship, there is no specific act to form a sole proprietorship. Next point, fourth point, number 4, management. Board of directors manages all activities of company, and in sole proprietorship, a sole proprietor himself manage all activities of his businesses. Now come to the next point, that is liability. Shareholder of a company has a limited liability. So as we have seen in our previous video, the liability is limited liability. So in case of company, the liability of shareholders will be limited to the shares they have subscribed. And in sole proprietorship, sole proprietor has an unlimited liability. It means in case sole proprietor becomes insolvent and goes into liquidation, the sole proprietor has to pay debt of its creditors from his own pocket. This unlimited liability. Next, tax benefits. Since company is a legal separate entity, so company has to pay tax for itself. As we have seen that company is a legal artificial person, it has separate legal entity, so company has to pay its corporate tax. But in case of sole proprietorship, since sole proprietor and sole proprietorship both are one, there is no separation between both, so sole proprietorship is not required to pay tax. Sole proprietor himself will pay tax for himself. The organization will not pay any tax for the sole proprietorship. Next point, management and ownership. In case of company, there is a difference between management and ownership. It means the owners are different and the person who manages the company, both are different. So we have seen that in case of company, the shareholder are the owners, while board of directors manages the activities of the company. While in sole proprietorship, there is no difference between ownership and management. The sole proprietor is himself is the owner, and he himself manages the organization's all activities. Next point, flexibility in management. As compared to the sole proprietorship, company has a less flexibility because company, for taking any major decisions, board of directors has to take permission from shareholders, and then they can implement the decision into business organization. And here in sole proprietorship, the person sole proprietor is himself is a owner and manager, so there is a more flexibility as compared to the company. So he is not required to take permission from anyone. So if he wants to make any changes in his business, he can easily do that changes and take benefit of that. So this is the difference between company and sole proprietorship. So around 8 points I have included in the company and sole proprietorship. This question you may have asked for 8 marks, maximum 8 marks. So you can write 8 points or up to these 6 to 7 points to get maximum marks. So again, from exam point of view, it is an important question. So I have covered more points from this difference. So refer these points. If you have any query, you can contact me. So that's it for today. Thank you so much.